Talk about fighting for players, bonuses. Talk about going above the president of the NFF to get the bonuses, which is what I did a couple of times during the World Cup, where the money that we owed leading up to the World Cup, you get this parachute money from FIFA that the money should be shared to the players. So what the nations do, the countries do, is that they go out there and they borrow money from whoever, sponsors or whatever. And they give that money to the players, just for the players to be happy and get ready, prepare, no issues before the World Cup, before the tournament. That's what's been done for so many years. And of course, they'll get that money back from FIFA and they will give back money back to the sponsors. So we've been asking for this money for months leading up to the tournament. They keep telling me, oh, Mikel, yeah, don't worry, the money will be sorted when you guys come to the camp. I said, okay, no problem. All right, if you make sure that money is going to be there, because the players are asking me about these bonuses, I have to make sure that these bonuses are there when we arrive. They said, no issues, it's going to be there. I said, okay, no problem. Got to the camp, spoke to the secretary of the team, the president, where is the money? The players are asking for it. This is the money that qualification before the World Cup. Oh, no, Mikel, don't worry. We'll sort it out. Don't worry about that. We'll sort it out. A week goes by. Players asking me, Mikel, we need this money. We need to get it because once the World Cup is done, we don't know if we're going to get this money because we don't know if we're going to be back in the national team event set up. Fair play to the kid. Guys, exactly what you never know. So I've been asking for this money. No money coming. Nothing is happening. So luckily enough, I had the late chief of staff to Buhari, who passed away, Abakari. I had his phone number. Very close friend of mine. We're speaking very well. Next to Buhari, very close to Buhari. Called him up. I said, listen, Mr. Chief of Staff, we have an issue here in the national team where we need this money. I need this money to settle my players because they need this money. Everybody needs to be comfortable because this is what's been promised and we need this money. He said, really? Is that what's going on? He said, leading up to this massive tournament? I said, yes, this is what's been happening. You know, we need this money. He said, okay. No, Mikel, no problem. He spoke to me in native language, Hausa, which I understand really well. I said, no problem. 24 hours later, private plane, money, bang, at the hotel, hand-to-hand delivery, millions of dollars. Took the money, gave it to the secretary, said, hold this money, make sure this money doesn't go to the president or whoever it is. I don't want to leave it in my room.
Of the NFF.
Of the NFF. He held the money, and then after training a day, he calculated everybody's who participated in the qualifiers, how much you deserve, how much you're going to get. Everybody was shared the money accordingly. Everybody got their money. And then a day or two after that, the president of the NFF came to the camp. And of course, called me up to his room after training. I got a knock on my door. They said, the president of the NFF wants to see you. I said, sure, no problem.
And did you know what's coming?
I know exactly what's coming. So I took a shower, went there, got dressed, went there, walked into the room. The whole fucking cabal was sitting there. It was to sit there for me. I thought, I know them. I wasn't scared of them. Ah, Mikel, why did you do this? What you've done is not nice. It's not good. You shouldn't do this. You've made us look like idiots, like we don't know what we're doing. This is so disrespectful. You made us look like we don't know our job, blah, blah, blah. I said, are you serious? I've been asking you for this for months and months. And you know, this is what is owed to this place. This is what is owed to this place. This place need this money. I asked you so many times. I gave you the benefit of doubt. I respected you. I didn't want to go above you, which I could from the start, but I gave you the benefit of doubt. You do it. It's your job. But when you failed to do it, I had to take the responsibility because my players need the fucking money.
Of course they do. It's money that's owed.
It's money that's owed. oh yeah, Mikel, but this is not right. You should always work with me because, when you work with me, blah, blah, blah. I said, Mr. President, no disrespect, please. This is what I've asked you so many times. You promised me. And when you fail, I had to go and do it myself. These are things you have to go through. These are things you have to fight.
They're the things we don't see as football.
You don't see. Nobody talk about them. And this story, I never told anybody. But my players know what I did for them. You have to make your players comfortable, fight for them, and make sure that they're comfortable. The camp was running smoothly. Everybody's happy. Players are sending money. The local players had money to send back to their family.
And to be clear, this isn't just money that's available. This is what's owed. This is what's
owed. The money that was played, the money that was owed from playing the qualification to the World Cup. So FIFA gives you a little bit of that parachute money before the World Cup starts. And that's what I was asking for. And they've been giving me stories upon stories upon stories. So it just shows you the level of corruption. Or sometimes they don't even, the presidency or the people don't even listen to them because they know they're so corrupt that when they hand them over that money doesn't go to where it should go to. That's why when I made that phone call, he said to me, Mikel, don't worry, relax. 28, 48 hours, money, bang. Bang. And then sorted the whole issue out. But it's still, they were upset that I went above them.
How did the meeting end in there?
I sat there. They gave me all the speech. They said everything they had to say. Oh, yeah. They shouted, they screamed, the whole cabal. And I was just there listening to them. I said, what I said is, I respected you guys. I gave you guys the benefit of doubt. I didn't go above you the first time, which I could, but I respected you and you failed to deliver, which you've done so many times. And I know now I have the right channel. I can go through the right channel and I can get whatever I want for my players. I'm not asking for a handout. I'm asking for what's due for my players.
And that's all.